So what I want to talk about in this video is how is the woman in the Philippines has becoming westernized. One thing you gotta remember, here in the Philippines, our traditions, especially about relationship, it's still like 50 years backwards, like what you are in your foreign country 50 years ago. We still look at the man as the provider for a family and the wife as the homemaker. Now, due to the influence of Western society and also of the chance that women now can pursue their own career and self-improvement, that there are times that it happens that the women are earning more than the man. I myself can attest to that. Personally, I got friends that's earning more than their husband, and what happened is when they go home, the husband's already cooked the tea, the dinner, and cleaned the house and washed the clothes. So the husband now has become the house husband. And also, even if the husband and wife are working together and the husband is earning less than the woman, it's still the same treatment. Like, even though they're working together, and then the husband will say, love, can you just prepare my dinner? Cook it yourself. And things like that. I have noticed 100%. But if the woman, when suddenly earning more than the husband, it tends to be that one of them will stay home to take care of the children if there's any. And also, the treatment will not be the same. Because if the husband is the one staying home, you will realize that even the relatives, the siblings of the wife, is not going to be treating you with respect. And even the neighbors, they will call you as under the skirt or the house husband. They like it, that it's still very much 50 years ago in your country, where the tradition is the man go to work, wear the trousers, and the woman stay home as the homemaker. And in here, it's becoming a little bit like that, although not so quite yet. A little bit, like I said, because it's only a few opportunities for the women to earn more. And usually, because since you can hire maids, but I'm not just talking about the household work, household chores, household work. Even if you have maids to do the household chores, what tends to happen is the woman will not be heeding anything what the opinion of the husband won't matter that much. It has to be her to have the final decision and make the decision around the household, and the husband will only be a second emotion. So, like in my case, I could find jobs, high-paying jobs around the city because of I got enough experiences, education-wise as well. But in my case, old B, before we even got married, told me that he don't want me to work. He just wants me to take care of our family, and he is the one who'll be troubling himself to provide. And 20 years later, he's still providing, and we are on that arrangement, and he does provide more than comfortable, more than what's necessary. So I don't complain. Now I'm only working for our own interests. I'm only working for like professional fees, or I don't work for an employer. I only work for our own interests, our own business, and I got more time with old B and my daughter, and they're happy with that. Like old B said, just take care of the child, because when we got married, that's what our agreement was, and he's stuck to his word. I'm the homemaker, although right now, as you can see, I'm picking up a takeout because that's what they ordered. His daughter and is fed up with my cooking. Mommy's cooking is so boring, so takeout will be favorable to me because it will be like 2 or 3 days I won't have to cook, and then I could do some other chores or do my YouTube research, because what I'm planning right now is to give you more and more about information about the Philippines. In fact, I will dig on to that much long awaited what is your right when you become a Filipino, naturalized Filipino citizen. So I have been researching on that now, and I know Odo has been asking that before, and I feel embarrassed saying that. But yeah, I just got out of my mind because I was still building up my channel. But now that I got more time because of this ECQ, I will be doing that. And yeah, more and more of our women now is becoming westernized. They are wearing the pants. They have their own income, and most of the time now, if they got married, it's not community, the agreement. It is conjugal. What most people don't realize, conjugal is what you bring in and you can stick to what you have. And when you separate, they don't put their properties under the communal property regime. They have their own properties, still stick to their name, even put the properties still in their single name. Like they buy a condo in their own property. They buy a land, it's still their own name, single name. Because as more and more successful women, Filipino women, are become successful here, they are now more westernized, like thinking about their own benefit, thinking about their own advantage. So, but I'm saying it's only a minimal number for now, but there are still women that still would like to have the traditional old-fashioned way that the husband go out to work and bring home the bacon, the money. So they stay home and be the homemaker. There is still a lot of that, but because of the hard times, a lot of women are working in supplement to the income of the husband. But when it happens that the woman is earning more, that's when the treatment change. I've seen it firsthand with my friends that are big earners. Their husband is the house husband, or even if they're working together, the husband has got not a lot to say, or the husband's opinion don't matter to say that. So that's what the subject about this video is. Yes, a few westernized Filipino women, successful Filipino women, have now adapted to the ways of the West. When the woman starts earning more, then the change is there. So, like I said, if the foreigner is married to the Filipina, and the reason why they come here, because most of the foreigners that are traditionalists would like to have the Filipino traits of being traditional, that the women are homemaker and the man wears the trousers. The man provides, and the Filipina stays home and take care of everything. And there is still a lot of that. That's why a lot of foreigners come here, because of that special traits of the Filipina that's still intact within our tradition and within the hearts of most Filipinas actually. But it's only the modern ones, the successful ones, that want to have to go out there and prove that they don't need a man to provide for themselves. I'm gonna turn now. There's a awkward van parking, but I just have to make sure that I can slot in without touching his end.